How's everybody doing this evening? We've got a later stream than usual. We are starting back in our water beavers colony that we'd been streaming for so long. Still alive, that's good to hear. And, well, at least for me, it's the weekend, so that's always a bonus. I am getting back in this. I am trying to remember where we left off. Let's see. I think I might have even turned my sound down a little bit, so let's take a look real quick. No, maybe not. Maybe it's this. Oh, that would explain it. I had my headphones turned down. Makes sense. It's a little late for me, and it's been a long week. I hope your week's not been as long. But we're back, and I have the newest update for the water beavers. Last I checked was about 30 minutes ago, so if there's a newer one than that, I don't even know if the water dam will be built. We very well might know if that gets built. I haven't given up on that colony yet. But there's been a bunch of new stuff here, so I wanted to give people a chance if they wanted to see me play some of the water beavers here. We could check out all the cool new stuff. Yeah, well, we'll get back there. That's alright. Let's see what we've got here. I'm trying to remember where I left off in this colony. It's been a couple of weeks. Looks like we've got some of that. I remember our canteen going in, and they have a couple of different options for making food, which we've got a decent amount of that. Looking good there. I think most of our dynamite is done at the moment, so why don't we start off by just blowing everything up. There we go. Put some of these in here. Look at that big line of explosives there. Let's take all those out in the daytime. What else do we have? I think up here we were working towards something, but I don't remember what it was. It might have been important. We've got our centrifuge in, but we don't yet have our mine, which I think that was over here. Yep, we're waiting for some half logs there. This mine keeps going underwater because this randomly floods, and I'm not 100% sure why. Yeah, stuff and things. Things and stuff. That's the important thing. Let's see. I suppose I could put that in a box, but I don't really need to. Nah. We'll leave that out of a box. Oh, they made some changes here. That's right, and now we have to have a ladder to get up there, which should not be difficult. But you know what? We could probably change this out for the new upgrade there. I heard there was a tourist version of this. There's the hauling upgrade. Is that in Wilbeing, maybe? Aha! Forestry viewing spot. What is this? An upgrade module. Let's see. Beavers love looking from above at the town they build with their own paws and teeth. Yes. Pay no attention to the elf in the corner. He has done nothing. Obviously. Alright, so I don't think I need this. I don't think we need this, actually. So let's see what buildings might fit back in there. There's, of course, another tapper shack. But that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Harvester's cottage. We could put one of those in. And get a whole bunch more chestnuts. That might not be bad. But we would have to take out 2 trees, I think. Wood felling we don't need. Is this? No, it is 3. Poor trees. I know, those poor trees. But now they'll have a nice view of the forest in there. Or at least hopefully. I'm hoping you can put these on either side, that it doesn't matter which side you put these on, but we will see. You know what? Let's pause it real quick. Since this is a new structure, let's come over here and test it out. What do we have here? Let's grab 1 harvester. There we I go for a flamethrower towards the break? Flamethrower. Oh, flamethrower. I get it. Call for flamethrower. They have not put in a flamethrower building yet. Which is slightly disappointing. Now, wait a second. These say they're the same size. Oh, no. No, they do not. That is why. Because I have to line them up. Do I have to line them up? Ooh, I might have taken out the wrong trees. And then road. Can you go from here? Nope, you have to go in here. Hospital and WaterBeavers should be in vanilla. It could be, but I'm hoping it's not as much of a pain to run as it is here. Because I can never get the balm that it needs. Let's take a look. Where is this? Well-being. Do I have to have a forester? I might have to have a forester. Okay, in that case, we'll put the forester back. Where'd you go, forester? No, you're a tapper shack. Forester. There. And then we switch over to a harvester's cottage. If possible. Harvester's cottage. Oh, this one. I'm meaning the look. Hospital in what? It's, the one that I'd like to see is actually the Artist Lodge. Just make the buildings look slightly different. And this one here. There's a clinic, though. Alright. Before I get too distracted, let's see if we can set it up like this. And then we have this, which will sit right on the top. And are there more than one way? Is there more than one way in here? Because we can't put that there. If I put this here and that here, I don't know if that connects in or not. I have a feeling it doesn't. So is the only way to get in there? Well, can you get in from here? It does look like you can get in from that side. So we might have to do that. Well, that's not the greatest looking of structure. Plus, it takes up a ton of room. that I don't think I want to use that. I've already got a collector there. Let's see. Although technically, we could put another one of these probably underneath it. Are these... Foresters aren't forest only, are they? No, Tapper Shack is, though. Which means I probably can't put it... I can put it up here. How? That's not waterproof. That's not waterproof. But the Tapper Shack is? Play flutes. Even if it's ugly, as long as it works. I mean, it is interesting looking, but I would lose a ton more trees that way. More than if I just went in and... Hold on. Let's... Don't demolish those. Let's put our forester back in here. I do that, and then we do well-being. There we go. And then, if I take that out, can I put more ladders on here? Ladder, ladder. Well, that solves it so much better, I think. We'll just do that. And then they can come out and hang out here at the forest spot. Seems workable. Same thing over here. We're going to take you out, and we'll put the viewing spot in. And I want some ladders. They'll have to figure their way around. I'm not too worried about it. They'll figure it out. There we go. Do I got any more of these sitting around? Nope. But it is a good time to blow up all this. Say goodbye to this mountain. There we go. What are these at? 50, 50, 81. Well, we might get some logs from this one here eventually. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And then we need those 3s or 4s. I'm going to go with 3s. One day they'll make the height mod part of the base game, so you can see what height you're looking at. There you go. A little bit extra for everybody. Okay. What are these trees at? 50s. 50s. Halfway there. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. What about... Let's look for some other new stuff. I don't think that's a new one. Storage. Did we get any new storage? Well, there's the gargantuan, but it's not really new. I think it was there last time, I want to say. We've got the hand of soup. You have the soup. All right. What is... Nope, that's not anything new. Those are fine. Water pump. You can pump bad water from the small ones now. Well, that's a definite change. Do I need the bad water? No, I don't need bad water, so I'm not going to worry about it. What else do we got that's new? Not seeing much there. Ah, yes. There's the assembly line. Which does basically everything the handicrafters do. Maybe some of the screw press. Or does a good deal of what the handicrafters do. It's a neat-looking building, though. I think it can partially go off the edge, too. Look at that. That's pretty neat. There we go. I know we were going to do something with this up here. I just do not remember for the life of me what it was. It seemed important at the time. Same map. The one on my playthrough, my Let's Play, I put a whole bunch of balloons down on. This one, I think all my balloons are right here. I could probably use some more at some point, though. Hey, up late enough to catch stream. Well, there you go. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, this is my original WaterBeaver one. Ah, yes. Solar panels. We could do solar panels. Well, this is solar panels. Was this solar panels? I don't remember. It's grand. Well, it's not bad. It was a long week, and I'm glad it's over. But other than that, I'm not doing too bad. Let's see. We've blown that mountain up. They've got to come up here and... They're supposed to be putting dynamite in there, but they seem to just be staring at it. Yes. Very much. Well... what are they looking at? I gotta know. What are they looking at? That's just some bananas, guys. That's really not that impressive. They've been there for a while. Oh, they left. Of course, I join the group and they all leave. That's how it works. They're not gonna stick around for that. Well, this is all looking good. But I definitely think I could use an assembly line. That might be a good place for an assembly line. What's everybody else think? Let's see. It's soccer season in Japan, so I'm going around to different soccer... Ooh, that's neat. It always looks so cool in the pictures. I could put that up here. It does. It sounds very pretty. Do they have the T made out of the sakura leaves there too? Building with bad aura. Yeah, the grist mills. Those have a bad aura. Does this have a bad aura? No, not really. Yes. But I had Makta. Ooh. Isn't that like squishy? Or am I thinking of something else? Where's the connection point on this thing? There's a giant window in front of me. I can't see. Oh. Top right-hand corner. All right, everybody remember that. What was I putting here that was so important? It's delayed 2 weeks due to bad weather. And all of a sudden, about 50% of the trees are in bloom, but only 50%. Makta is a T. Then what was I thinking of? But tea is good. I like tea. Ironically, this is one of the few streams that I've had lately that I don't have any tea, so... Mochi. That's it! That's what I was thinking of. Mochi. That looks good. I've always wanted to try that. We're gonna need a ladder down here, aren't we? Mochi, yes. It looks good. I have tea, but it's southern sweet tea. That's usually what I drink. Actually, it's southern extremely sweet tea. I hate to go back to the fast food analogy, but the sweet tea that I drink makes the McDonald's sweet tea seem bland. I often get the, but eat it with care, especially kids and the elder. Super chewy? I don't mind super chewy. How did this guy get over here? I don't think there's a path, is there? There is a path, sort of. Maybe. Yep, my tea has got to be really sweet. But I'll drink it if it's not sweet. Just, when I get the choice, I go with the super sweet tea. Extreme sweet tea, that's what it is. I get asked often if I like a little tea with my sugar, which I reply no, but it looks weird if I just eat the sugar plain. Let's see. What was I doing? I don't know. Assembly line. How about we put an assembly line up here? This looks like a good place for it. My sweet tea is bought in gallon jugs called Milos. I don't know that I've ever heard... How are these beavers getting up and down here? Where are they going? They're just like fading into these rocks that haven't been built yet. You know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm just not going to ask. It's probably better that way. Oh, wow. Look at all the options. What's this? Multi-juice processing. They have sweet tea and extra sweet tea. I get them from Walmart, Dollar General. You know, I used to get... There's no mochi emoji. Aww. I used to get that sweet tea, like the big jug gallon ones from Walmart, Kmart, wherever, all the time, because for some reason, my parents kept buying it, and they kept forgetting that they didn't like it, so they would give it to me. Which, I'm not sure if that was an excuse just to give me random tea, or they're honestly just that forgetful. I'd give it a 50-50 either way. Also get it from Piggly Wiggly. I do not have a Piggly Wiggly here. Some days I do wish I had a Piggly Wiggly, though, just so that I could say that I'm going to the Piggly Wiggly. Can you put... Yeah, no Piggly Wiggly here. I cannot put that here. Oh, I see. Well, we'll just come around the side. No worries then. Could almost put in 2 of these, or more. Can you stack them? You can stack them. City is uncultured. My city is very small, so... I mean, we just got a Dollar General like a year ago, so... That tells you how small this city is. They'll put a Dollar General up anywhere. At New Year's, there's always mochi. 2 large balls of it with an orange on top. Ooh, orange. I'm a big fan of orange. You get a small Japanese orange, not Western orange. Huh. Hey, how's it going? I've never had a meat. I might have to look into seeing if I can get those. Oh, this is where I live. It's technically small compared to big cities around town. Yeah, I've had that. I went to a college in a bigger city, and some kid claimed to be from a small town of like 50,000, and I was like, your town is like 100 times bigger than mine. 1 hour from Raleigh. I've never been to North Carolina. Is it nice this time of year? Let's see. How's my trees looking? I need these trees to get into that mine. I've heard the Dollar General setting up America spells the end of the town and the start of the slums. I don't know if it's so much the slums. I kind of feel sorry for whoever ends up working there, though. It always looks like it's kind of rough. And the fact that they only seem to ever have one person working when they need, like, 8. Do I have... I don't have enough lotus to really make lotus plucking worth it. Berry juice? No. Red grape juice. Riso? Riso. What's riso? Uh-oh. We're missing icons. Somebody tell Lapland. We're missing some icons. Oh, well, Battery was here. I was going to ask them if what was it, the roof update works in 5? I don't know. I haven't tried it in a while. Reason I dislike big city is because I'm an introvert to any crowd. Yeah, I don't like crowds either. It's one of those things I've just never gotten used to. But then again, I find it easier in the country. Well, they both really had their easy parts. Where I live, like, I can't get any deliveries or anything. If I don't want to cook my own food all the time, I have to go somewhere. There's nothing that brings me food. I got done making 2x4s with my dad and grandpa. Oh. Like actual 2x4s? You took a log and cut them down to 2x4? That would be pretty cool. Neat. Now here's a question. A carpentry question, I guess. Did you make them actually 2x4 like they were originally, or did you make them by modern measurements where they're like 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 or something like that? My opinion, small towns are quieter than big cities. It depends. Time of year. Which big city, where you're at. I don't know. It's a fair question. I have an unusual hobby of building things that translates in no way, shape, or size over to VTubing, so where are those guys going? Are they building over there? I don't know. Plucked lotus, 1,000. Holy cow. Well, I can go find all of my workshops that are plucking lotus and just turn that off. Don't need you doing that. Don't need... Let's see. These are all dynamite. Toys. Plucked lotus. Nope. You make some more toys. Pluck lotus. You make the vampire steaks. More lotus. Explosives. Oh. Not a lot of my builds relate to my channel. Yeah. One day I'll figure out how to do that, but at the present moment, I haven't figured it out. More vampire steaks. You can make balloons. Shell necklaces when we have them, and toys. Okay. So all of the lotus should now be headed over here, if I've got that set up right. There you go. Maybe a direct path. Maybe they'll use that more often. But I love to watch restoration videos. What kind of restoration videos? Not like those cheesy fake carpet restoration ones, are they? Are you talking like old antiques and restoring those? Some of those can be pretty neat. But it's the ones that are like the carpet and the... What is it? The power washer. Like old lighters and washing machines. Actually, that would be pretty cool. I could see the appeal there where you get to take it apart and see all the different parts in it. I'm going to do a medium warehouse and just put all the lotus here. Tell you what? Sailboat. Then take it through a sand blaster. Like one of the cabinets? I think my dad has one of those. I watched some 1960 bread or cheese slicers. It's a sail ship restoration. Oh! That would be interesting too. Bread or cheese slicers. What? Like the choppy kind? And I saw a ship restoration, I think it was the other day. I can't remember if it was here on YouTube or somewhere else, but it's the little mini boats like they have on a river, and people, they're like miniature houseboats. I can't remember where they were at, but they were really neat. Sailing. I haven't been on a boat in a very long time. Kinda. What kind of bread or cheese slicer? You'll have to describe it. And sailing. Are you sailing on the ocean? You sailing in a lake? In a bathtub? I'm not going to judge. Last time I was in a boat, I was 13 and went deep sea fishing. That sounds fun. Did you get to do the actual fishing? Oh, look at that. They've got this done. Out you go. Port towns in a U.S. 30-meter-long ocean-going ship. Wow. That sounds fancy. Like my brother and my father and brother-in-law did. Ah. But you were there to see the fish. Did they catch a lot? We have a lake very close to us where we occasionally see a sailboat, but they're usually just powered boats. Or party boats. A lot. Neat. I don't know that I've ever had ocean fish. I've had a lot of lake fish. The 100-year-old timber ship. Holy cow. You have like a pirate flag that you raise when you go? Skull and crossbones? Sing pirate songs? Oh, good. They got it over here. This needs to be an obtain. You need to be a prioritize. Pressure the battle. Unlike landlocked fresh sea fish. Yeah. Occasionally you can get a decent fish inland, but it's so much harder to do than closer to the ocean or closer to lakes. Oddly enough, when my wife and I were dating, we went fishing with her dad quite a bit because he was big into fishing at the time. I made some wooden sparring swords. Well, that's neat. Was that from the 2x4? Or was that the leftovers? 3 hours from the sea. I used to live really close to the sea in my very younger years. But we could never go in it because it was freezing. We lived right on the coast of Maine. And it was rocky, and it was unpleasant. And it seemed like everything just sloped into the ocean. Actually sloped off a cliff into the ocean. Cut too thin for anything else. Well, it's a good thing you'll be using them, then. Every carpenter wants to be able to use their extra materials, depending on what it is. When the sea storm stomach goes by, I can smell water in the air. I live 30 minutes from the sea, on top of a hill, because waves. It's a good plan. It's not in a lighthouse, is it? No, I think somebody just got home. Hold on, gotta step away for just a second. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Had to step away for just a second, but there we go. Let's see. Worst would be tsunami waves hitting that cliff. Nice Minecraft mod. I wish it were mine. You know, I've never actually played Minecraft, so I don't know if it's any better. So I live on a hill outside the tsunami warning zone. It's good, just in case Godzilla ever attacks off the coast. They're made with a pocket knife? You made the swords with a pocket knife? Like you whittled them? Timberborn is better. I do really enjoy Timberborn. I've never played Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft looks interesting enough. There we go. Alright, what? One unconnected building. What are you unconnected to? I put the ladders in backwards. Smooth. You still feel earthquakes. Flash flood. Actually, there might have been an earthquake here earlier. I felt some rumbling, but I have no idea what it was, and I can't pinpoint it anywhere. I put my ladders in backwards. It's right on the edge of the flash flood warning area, too, so I think we got earthquakes to worry about. 100 years ago's magnitude. Jeez. That is a heck of an earthquake. See, mine could have just been stuff falling over in the basement, so I'm not 100% sure what it was, but there's definitely something there. There we go. Have we not got... This viewing tower is in. Looks like some people come to it. Just stare at trees. It's a good thing. It's good enough, right? Alright. So we're starting to get more of this lotus in. Good. Oh, I was going to work on this over here. We're still working to put those giant, power storages over here. That's what we were doing. There was a 4.0 2 months ago, which made everything swing for a minute. Shortly before the Noto quake. Huh. That is a lot of... That's a lot of earthquakes. An awful lot of beavers just standing around staring at walls lately. I'm not... It's a fine wall, but... No. I won't question the beavers. I tell them what to build, not how to build it. There we go. Fair. Yeah, well, that's fair. They do have quite a few, so just make sure you stay safe. That's the important part. Your safety always comes first. Like riding a banana boat at a theme park kind of swing. Oh. Ew. That's kind of rough. Also, I should finish these frog statues, shouldn't I? Ring of fire, earthquakes. Yeah, there's a lot out there on the Pacific. I don't live anywhere near the Pacific. Alright, where were we? This is in. Went in pretty easy. The Nenufars are already processed. We're waiting on... We're waiting on one tree to grow up, basically, which it looks like it's almost there. I'm glad for that. We have our mister over here. Just lightly mists this lake every once in a while. That's why it was unnerving normally. Like someone shaking the table, but this was the whole building. Yeesh. I'm not sure if my house could stand an earthquake. Then again, where I'm at, earthquakes are not too common. Tornadoes are, though. We get a lot of those. Have you heard of uranium fever? No? You always pay for spicy food one way or the other. Uranium fever. What type of music is that? I'm always on the lookout for new music. More royalty-free music, but still new music. Alright. They'll get that one. I don't know, really. That's fair. That's the one thing the UK has going for it. The mildest weather in the Northern Hemisphere. Doesn't the UK get a lot of fog, though? I mean, not that fog is extreme, but they have a lot of that. I have because of Fallout video game. Huh. Yeah, I need more music. Like I said, royalty-free music somewhere. No tornadoes or earthquakes. Fog doesn't knock down buildings. That's true. I mean, I've seen fog cause people to drive into buildings. But not... You're right. But only... I heard that one day. That had gone astray. I don't know what that's from. It's true. Fair point. Then again, around here, it would be just as likely that a visit to a bar somewhere would send somebody through a house. Just as likely as fog would. Hey, we have some spicy sodas. Line from uranium fever. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll check it out after this stream. People want to say a couple of tornadoes in the U.S. were EF6, but that's conceivable. Yeah, EF6 would have to be... That seems like they'd have to set down like in the middle of New York or something to get that much damage. There's a lot of damage that goes out, but... We had a close one not too long ago. It was within a couple of miles. EF0 to EF12? See, that's what I get for watching Twister. I thought it only goes up to 5. What are these guys doing? What are they making? Nothing, it looks like. Am I out of sawdust? Is that the holdup? Anything after 5 is inconceivable. That would be some serious damage. Okay. This tree finished growing and get cut down yet? No. It's at 98%. I'm going to put some Miracle Grow on this thing. Build. Uranium ore is what worth more than gold? Oh, yes, definitely. It's a lot rarer, too. Gold is kind of the standard, but there's quite a few metals, I think, now that are worth more than gold. Heck, I think pound for pound printer ink might be more than gold. First line of it. I think above 6 is the red spot on the gas giant. Jupiter has a nice E6 on it. Come on, I want to get into the mines. That's what I want to do. And we're waiting for this to grow. How are you guys doing? You got glass panes. We've almost got some coffee beans. By the way, gold isn't even the top 10 most expensive things. I wouldn't doubt it. Saffron comes. Ooh. That's right. Isn't that like a spice or something? I don't know. If something was that expensive, I sure couldn't eat it. It's the processing and security costs that make uranium so expensive. And in ancient dried up rivers, so mining isn't too bad. Oh. Parts of a flower. Has to be hand picked. Oh. Here, I thought it was something they had to mine. Those poor ancient people that found the shiny, glowing rock didn't know why it always made people sick. That goes there. What are my trees over here looking like? 72. I might have a whole crop of those pretty soon. You'll want to know what I think is a beautiful flower, but very deadly. Which flower is that? Dynamite. Nightshade. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a nightshade. I've heard of them, of course. But I don't know if I've ever seen one. Separate uranium metal isotopes using a centrifuge that separates them by weight while they're still solid. Well, I guess that's why the centrifuge over here makes this nuclear fuel. That makes sense. Grows in graveyards. Very poisonous. Saffron is the stamen of a flower, so too small and delicate for machine processing. Huh. Well, now I'm surprised. Of all the weird and strange things they've done with AI, now I'm surprised they don't have a saffron processing AI. They made a machine for it. Yeah. But don't you wait until the cotton is dead? Where's a Jeep? And I can't. Uranium fever. Uranium fever does sound pretty rough. I don't know. It's just my Southern history. So whoever this person is likes uranium and Jeeps. It's an odd combination. I guess unless you have a nuclear-powered Jeep. Alright. There they go. They cut the tree down finally. Is this set for giant half-logs? Hunting for uranium. Fission fuel Jeep sounds pretty fun. Cotton ginning, the cotton processing machine that keeps slavery economical viable. Apparently. Really? Well, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Let's see. Where are we at? It's goods and very bads. Well, they made some nice tea. I have 141 lotus flowers. What am I going to do with... Well, maybe. What is this? Chestnuts? Okay. Nenufars, what are you being processed into? Are you the udon? You're udon. Maybe I was going to build some grist mills up there. No, there's more grist mills down here. And grist mills. Do I need more chestnut flour? There it is. All right. We have got... Did we get our half log made? What happened to our log? I'm not crazy for thinking that we had a log here, right? No. We're not even going there. Not touching that one. Let's see. Where did those half logs go? I swear some of the stuff just disappears sometimes. Alright, well, we've got this in, which is good. I don't need that anymore. This is good. I don't think I have enough of the juices for the multiple juices. We do have the robots. We could do that, but I don't have any nuclear fuel, so that won't help us, will it? What else can we unlock here? Decoration. Beaver statue again. Is that the upside down one? Yes, it is. Be at 24.6. Actually, yeah, I'm right around there, just over 24. It's because I have 750 some odd beavers. I could build another tower, I suppose. I've got the beavers for a whole nother tower. Then again, I don't have the logs, and I don't want to wait around for it. I just like that the mods have better ladders and stairs than vanilla has. I think I saw somewhere where the devs said they most definitely would never, ever put ladders in the base game. But I don't know why they couldn't put curved stairs in there. You can do quite a bit with curved stairs as well. Then again, I would kind of like to see some... if you've ever seen Satisfactory, they have like a buildable blueprint that you can make yourself and then reuse over and over again. And I'd love to see something along that line in these games, because then I'd probably use a lot more spiral staircases and various other things. Okay. These logs had to have gone here, right? It's the only place they could have gone. Looking at how to do that, I think it'd be a bit tricky to make. I don't doubt it. I don't... At the very least, I wouldn't be able to current skill level. Really? I think you're one of the best ones out there, so it's got to be super complicated if you can't do it. Alright, we need to build some more stuff. We've got this. I'm going to build... We'll get a second one of these. There we go. Now the question is, how do I get up there? Can I just put ladders in here? Not a very good coder. There are many other modders who are much better at writing code. I've never had too many problems with any of your mods. Oh, we can't quite build that there. Why did you choose Eld Games as a channel name? That's fair. Well, my name is Eld, so that was that part of it. As for the games, just Eld was taken. I'm not even sure who has it, to be honest with you. But that was taken, so I couldn't use that. So I thought, well, what am I going to do on my channel? Play games. So that's what I did. There wasn't a heck of a lot of thought that went into it. Can I put a thing here? No, how am I supposed to get in there? It works, it works. Yeah, that seems to be it. It seemed to work, so I was okay with it. Nope, not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. There we go. That should work. I want to pause this, though, so they don't build it beforehand. And then we need to get them up here to build more of these. Mine either. I use Red Dead for almost everything. See, that's the way it goes. You just kind of choose something and you're like, yeah, it's good enough. It works. I'm definitely not a marketing genius, if you couldn't tell, so it was just whatever I came up with. Mechanical animator script. 2 UI patch classes. I'm guessing the mechanical animator script is just... It tells this particular model to move in a certain way. when it does or doesn't have power. Here's more explosives. Got a decent amount of those this time. They're going in there fast. Other than proving, the rest is my gamer tag. See? Yeah, that's the way it works. I've been Eld for very, very many years now. The base game uses a custom animator system rather than Unity's animators, so I had to write scripts. Oh, okay. Well, does that make it more or less difficult to code? That they use their own proprietary system, basically. I forget this is running on Unity. If they would just finish this mine, I swear. What are these trees at? 78. Well, we might get those in. What are you at? 76, 75. So, this is the only one that's not in sync with the rest of them. Compared to them, using a custom system to store models and animations. Very clever, because Unity is bad at optimizing those things. Well, I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse, but the whole game needs a little bit more optimizing, if you ask me. Imagine this game in Real Engine. I think my computer would explode. Although it's been handling Helldivers pretty well, and I was very surprised about that. I mean, it's not a bad computer. It's alright. Yeah, more than 2 threads would be good. Yes. Anything that could get us more frame rate at larger size colonies. How was Helldivers? You know, at first I wasn't enjoying it because I had some terrible luck with teammates and such. But, you know, the more I'm getting used to it, the better. Once you realize you're probably only ever going to see these people once in a quick play, if you get stuck with some bad ones, it's like, yeah, well, I'll just finish and leave. Sounds like me with Valheim. I saw Valheim. I had thought about picking it up, but I never went that way. I am probably on Sunday going to play some Sons of Valhalla, though. I think they've made some improvements since the demo, so I wanted to try it out again. It's okay for what it is. Better with friends. Yeah, I think... I want to say this upcoming Monday, me and a couple of friends are going to be playing Helldivers, so... I'm hoping it's much better with friends. Oh. Battery. I just remembered. Maybe I missed your answer earlier. Do you know, does the roof mod work with the latest version of Timberborn? I thought I had saw it got updated at one point, but I don't remember. Took me 9 minutes to copy the source code for your live, and I'm still not done. Source code for my live, huh? With streams, do you put them on YouTube channel after you're done streaming? No, just my Twitch stays over on Twitch and my YouTube stays on my YouTube. I used to upload them, but honestly, the Twitch stream VODs didn't do that great. So I stopped doing that. But they're all over on Twitch. No, that's fine. That's fine. Took me 8 of the source code. What source code? You mean for YouTube? There we go. Well, I was hoping we'd get the mine in tonight, but it looks like my trees aren't growing fast enough. We'll make that our goal. We will try to get the mine in tonight. I have no idea what happened to those other logs. Do. Well, what else can we build while we wait? It shouldn't be too far. Well, it's literally right here. World peace. Not when we're digging for nuclear fuel. Oh, I see why. Because they think that's partially in there, maybe? I'm not sure why that's too far. Not too far now, right? Do that. Here, I guess we can build toys. No. Build toys in the next one up. Then we can turn off all the toy factories. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I want to turn this up to the faster speed, but man, that wrecks my frame rate. We'll turn it up there for just... Link to the source code. You mean like the HTML for the YouTube channel? Oh, I forgot to mark these as... It would be mad if you turned off gift making. No, the live. Why do I not have these marked to cut? Oh, because I planted them later. Duh. You out of range? No. don't know why I'm not cutting those down. Grapes in the forest. Not gonna ask why I did that. Well, that's all well and good. I just need these trees. There we go. Okay, that's in there. So now I can take this out. Timberborn 2. Timberborn 2. Well, I think they got to get Timberborn 1 out of early access first. Because I think technically it's still in early access. Boys, there we go. Or will they do like 7 Days to Die and get up to Alpha 22? Well, as long as they don't pull a City Skylines and give you 100 DLCs followed by a not great follow-up game, that would be fine. SCP-40K. I've not heard of them. Well, we've got... I'm going to speed it up again. I know it shoots the frames in the foot, but we're going to have to deal with it. I guess we can start working our way to the top of this mountain, too. Let's build up toward there. I haven't yet decided whether I'm going to keep this mountain or we're going to level it. But we do need access to the top of it either way. Let's just build up there. Smell the CPU. Well, it's not heating up. It's just... Oh, for the love. I put them in backwards again. It's not that we're gaining heat. It's just... Like Battery said. It's not well optimized, really. There's a lot of games suffering from that lately, though. Seems to be kind of a plague on the industry. They don't bother optimizing it. Let's not talk about other people here without them being present, please. How are we still behind on Lotus? I have so much Lotus area going on. 65. We got up to 65 happiness. We'd probably have a little bit more if I could get the hospital up and running decently. We need more juice and wine. Looks like I should set up some places for coconuts, too. We could probably level this off. Is this the white paw beavers of whatever it says on happiness? Oh, just says the white paws. I'm guessing that it replaces that because I think the white paws actually replace folktales in some way because of their well-being. I think has some. Well, it's also got the exercise plaza on it. I'm not sure there. Oh, we got frog statues in. They're mildly popular. I guess I could start working towards some more drills over here. It definitely couldn't hurt, could it? But we're gonna have to build up some dirt, which is always fun. But honestly, I don't know what else I'm gonna do with this area in here. Do I even need these? Not really, since I have the smelter over here, the high temperature foundry. They look neat though, so I mean I can leave them just for that. Oh, there we go. So they need logs here. We can put in a small storage for logs. There we go. Oh, I should probably set that to obtain, shouldn't I? There we go. Well, at least we're out of the drought. Not everything dried up. Good. Waste rocks. I think something with the rocks got changed lately, because these seem to be just working better. Cool if they added water collection from big water wheels. You know, water into containers. Water collection. And like this, they collect the water and it runs off into something. I could see that. Would be a little interesting. Bring them over, please. %. We are just kind of locked behind that. Do I have dynamite? I have some dynamite. Not a ton, but some. I think at one time I was working on a project over here, but I honestly forget what it was. Let's see. We have sunflower seeds. Does this press make this make sunflower oil? No, just juice. Just juice of various kinds. Alright, grapes. Do I have any grapes? Not really. Coconuts. Pineapples I don't have a lot of. I do have a lot of metal, though, and fasteners. I suppose I could turn the top of this mountain into another, airfield. Might not be a bad idea. At least we could get some more trades going. If the wheels had V-shapes to collect the water, then a pipe fills up every turn of the wheel. That would be kind of neat. I think they just need pipes in general. Or at least allow aqueducts of some sort. This all died again. I still don't know why that's randomly happening. I never catch it. Pump pipes would also be cool. Yeah, where you could pump it up and then across a certain distance or something like that. I mean, there's a mod that does it that's really nice. Wish you had a little more control over the pipe itself, but I definitely understand why it's difficult to do that particularly. How's this going? Endothermic essence. They're doing all right. How are you doing? Bramble flowers? How are you out of bramble flowers? I had like 1,000 of them. Showers in the homes would be cool. Welcome to the Internet by Bo. I have heard of the song. I have never got around to listening that one. Showers in the homes. Speaking of which, I gotta ask. Remember to go to the forums and ask, now that I'm thinking of pipes and showers. There used to be a pipe that you could put on here. What in the world? That you could put on here, and it would go down and like to a larger basin area. But I, for the life of me, cannot find those, and I'm kind of wondering if they got taken out. Or if they got moved to something else. Speaking of things that I've been listening to, let's see. What was the last big thing? Be sad if they got taken out. Yeah, I can't find them. I'll have to ask on the Discord. Discord server. When I had a bit more time, I thought about a Discord server, but I didn't know really how the interest would go for that. Not to mention, I don't really have any way of getting moderators for that, and I would definitely want moderators. And right now, I can't be moderating 24/7 like I could before, so. But I don't know. I would need to talk to probably bigger streamers. But it's often hard to talk to bigger streamers about streaming. There's a couple of them lately that have been, but it'd be nice. They also stream usually at times that I can't watch, so it's hard to ask questions like that. I don't know if there's any websites that help with that particular thing. Headed out. Okay. Well, you have a nice evening. We're going to finish up this mine here and then probably call it a night. It looks like our trees are at 95%, so shouldn't be much more than another half hour or so. But I'm glad you joined us. I'm going to keep trying to do Friday nights. I might go back and forth between the different colonies. We'll figure it out. Yep, stop on back by. Why do they only have a couple of these made? We're not getting any logs up here. Looks like we also need some tools. But we have tools. Let's do a storage and see if we can do something about it. Pit warehouse. There we go. We'll do that for now. Move it later if we have to. Some tools. There we go. This guy just needs Lotus, right? Yeah. What's in here? Explosives. Random explosives place. Interesting. Can't remember why I had that there. There we go. Eventually, we're going to have a big enough hole to put all this power storage in. Large. Nope, that's the medium. Something like this. So I just have a couple more places to go here before we can really start storing a ton of power. Not that we don't have a ton already stored. What is this? 1 million storage? But it's always nice to have a backup. %. When they cut all those down, we will definitely have the logs we need. Not under power. Yeah, I'm thinking those things got axed. Plus, farmhouse. Anything here I need? Moody attic upgrade. I suppose we could do one right there. Wouldn't hurt. I'm honestly surprised I don't have one there. Well, let's get them an attic. There's one here. We'll build a bunch of those. Ah, trees. That's what I wanted to see. I'm hoping that these logs don't just disappear. That they can make it to the sawmill. Get cut in half. Be good to go. They've got this log here. Here we go. Now they're starting to all come in. That's what we wanted to see. Hey, there we go. And they're cutting one. Excellent. There we go. They got the two halves. And I'm hoping that these go up here. There's 14. So one more log sawed in half. And we should have it. No good selected. I don't know what you're supposed to hold. Hold comic books. You're an addict. Just hold stuff. You also hold comic books. Sure. Are they cutting their logs? They got the giant logs. They just have nobody there to cut them. So they'll get that in the morning. Pine smells so good. I wish I knew. I don't have a sense of smell. At all. It's a weird genetic anomaly with my family. Yeah. You get used to it. Weird thing is, it only affects every other generation. And it only affects the guys in the family. On my mom's side. So me and my brother both. No sense of smell. But my uncles are fine. But my grandfather didn't. It's kinda unusual. We thought about doing some genetic testing at one time. We just never got around to it. Why are they not not making toys? They have the... Oh, they don't have enough logs. Yeah, it has its ups and downs, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot this needs power. Well, that's not terrible. I can get it from here. Power. We'll plan this power shaft here. And once we do that, we might just call it an evening. There we go. There we go. We'll figure out how it'll actually have to go in next time. Now we're just going to use this. Do crime scene. No, I can't do... I don't do real blood and guts very well. It's not even a smell thing. It's just a... I can't do it kind of thing. There we go. Okay. Well, this is in, which is awesome. We'll get it some power next time. We'll figure out how to do that. But that should finally get us into the nuclear age. We've already got our centrifuge set up. We got a couple of new assembly lines in, looking good. Hopefully there'll be some extra trees here and there. Oh, look at that. That one grew. So they'll get some logs from that as well. But I think we're going to call it there for the evening. Like I said, I should have my next episode of my WaterBeavers Let's Play up. I'm hoping to have it up tomorrow evening. It seems like Saturday night, whenever I post one on Saturday night, it does pretty well. So we'll try and do that. Sunday, I'm back over on Twitch, probably doing Sons of Valhalla, and then I got Helldivers on Monday over there. Hoping to get a couple more of the WaterBeavers Let's Plays out, so just check it out. Keep your eyes open. But, as always, just want to say thank you much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!